Murder, She Wrote lasted 12 seasons from 1984 to 1986. Angela Lansbury, aka Jessica Fletcher, mystery writer and amateur sleuth. Jessica Fletcher, a middle aged widow, seeks out criminals in Cabot Cove, Maine, the murder capital of the U.S. And if this author comes to your town, someone will die. And she will point the finger at you. Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here. Welcome back to Class 5 Collection. Please excuse my voice. I have a cold coming on, so just bear with me and my apologies. I picked this up with my son this Saturday. Very unexpected. It's not something that I wouldn't think I would pick up. I've never seen this in a while. It's the first time I did, and when I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god!" My mom was a huge like Murder She Wrote. She loved like The Fall Guy and stuff like that. She was Knight Rider. She was into stuff, and I remember watching this. I wasn't faithful to this at all, but I used to saw some episodes with her, and when I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Andrea Lansbury, it's JB Fletcher, hell yeah!" And it's one of those. It looks like a retro figure, the retro cloth. It doesn't say it. It's not ultimate, so I'm gonna say it is definitely a retro cloth figure. I love the box art. That is so cool. Even comes with her typewriter. Comes with her one of her books. I just love how it looks like a novel. That is so wild. So yeah, like I said, it's not something that I normally would pick up, but you know what? I have no regrets. I really don't. I think it's pretty cool. So let's open this thing up and see what's inside. Okay, so I pop the tape. Yeah, and my awesome niece Sabrina had got me a gift card to Newberry's, which is our local comic book store in the mall, and I just haven't used it in the last couple months. So I went out there with my boy, and I didn't have much really for stuff that I'm interested in. There wasn't much DC, and there wasn't really much of anything. And I saw this nice background. That is so cool. I love that. And I saw it, and I had this in my hand, and I had Super 7 Biggie Smalls, the rapper. And I do want him for my music collection. And I was just like, then I said, you can't find her. And when you do, people want 50, 60 bucks. This figure is not worth 50, 60 bucks. Sorry. It is, no. It's nice, but not that kind of nice. So you have a secondary head portrait, typewriter, flashlight, a pair of glasses, her book, and a purse. And you do have a blue and white blouse back here, which is it's just so weird to change clothes on her. But anywho, okay, let's. I'm kind of unsettled by that. But you know what? If the Golden Girls wasn't so expensive, I would buy that line because I grew up watching that, and just that those figures are another crazy amount of money. So I have a very weird collection. So and here is everything she comes with right out of the package. Comes with actually quite a bit of stuff. I was amazed at how much stuff this came with. So let's start off with her accessories. Got a awesome typewriter. Looks good. Even the underneath is finished, which they didn't have to do that, but they did. I remember these from the 70s and 80s. I think I had a green one though. I don't think I had black, but yeah, I had a big monster like this. You would really knock somebody out with these things. It was like a way like a Volkswagen car or something. Yeah, so that's nice. And you got a piece of, a molded piece of paper in there. So that's a nice touch. Then it has her book, The Corpse Danced at Midnight. by J.B. Fletcher. Nice touch. NECA put their branding at the very bottom. That's freaking cool. Nice picture of the actress. Now, it's only printed, and I don't think I'm going to have her hold it just because, I mean, it's just a sticker. So this thing's going to peel off. So I don't think I'm going to have her holding it. But I don't know yet. But yeah, I wish it was printed, not a sticker. And she comes with a molded purse, which is very well detailed. Even has a buckle for the adjustment. Got a little front snap there. Not bad. Solid piece, doesn't open, but nice touch. Comes with a flashlight. Of course, every detective, well, she's not a detective, but a, Scooby-Doo-esque murder solver has got to have her own flashlight. Got a nice little molded button right there. So this is nice. Then she comes with a pair of her glasses, which actually does have lenses in it. Very fragile, so be careful with that. And it comes with an alternate clothing. So she has her collared sweater, I would believe, Velcro in the back. So pretty nice. So if you want her when she's sitting at her desk, she can just be wearing this. So, and she comes with a secondary head portrait. Shocked, like, it was you. Well, actually, it does look good. Hair looks fine. Looks good. I'm impressed with it. So now let's take a look at J.B. Fletcher herself. Now, the first shocking thing you're going to see is these two holes, which is, of course, for her glasses, which is fine. Yeah, so if you want that display, that's just, it reminds me of the Hot Toys Doc Brown 1985, where they didn't fill in the holes from the future Doc. But she does look good. He even has a ring on her finger. It's like this hand's ready to hold the flashlight. She's got a nice trench coat, nice pair of pants. Pop this off. Now, this is not Spider-Man, so you're not going to get crazy articulation. But before we do that, let's get her raincoat, trench coat. And actually, this is done pretty good. And this even has wires in it. Oh. So why do we have two sweaters then? The only thing I can think of is that maybe this is not a full, it may not have sleeves on it. That's what I'm thinking because of I bet you that's why. So let's pop off the hands. Let me just back this. There we go. Let's pop off her paws. And that's the other thing. She doesn't come with another pair of hands, so you can't have her like at the typewriter. But it is what it is. But I'm impressed. It even has like wrinkling and everything. I mean, it's not bad. I'm impressed. Like I said, this was something I never thought I would pick up. I've seen it online and the prices were just crazy, and I'm like, yeah, no. And then when I saw it in person, I was like, yes, yeah. Hey, what do you know? I was right for the first time. Yeah, she has short sleeve shirts, sweater. Now it's a female body, so you gotta be careful with these female bucks because they don't stand up to aggressive movement. They're just thin and it's NECA too. So yeah, just be careful. Okay, so that slips off. No, it's not bad. Put her down. Looks good. Like I said, I mean, the wire, I wasn't expecting to have it wire. A lot of buttons on it. Oh, you can even have her collar popped up, which I think I will have done. And she has a scarf, which is nice. And this is also wired. Huh, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, so I'm going to attempt to put that shirt on, but I'm going to do this off camera because I don't want to, expose her. That's just wrong. So when you want to take off her scarf, just pop off the head. Don't try to undo it. Just there we go. And then, of course, it's Velcro, so it just Velcroed itself again. Velcro is one of those things that it's necessary, but a pain in the butt because you can't expect NECA to do magnets. So getting some Murder She Wrote nudity. Yeah, put the kids to bed early. It's Ecto Eric after midnight. So we just do that. Not too bad. No, I didn't heat up this head. So just give me 1 second. Let me heat that up. So I got the head back. I got the secondary head portrait on. You just put her hand back. Just be careful. These pegs can break because they're very thin. So just use caution. Here she is with her sweater on. Probably not going to have her indisposed. I'm probably going to have her with her other sweater and her trench coat. Definitely with a collar popped up. I think I'm going to do that. But I just like the shock surprise. Got her mouth open and she's shocked. And, well, can she hold the flashlight? Now, anybody knows NECA, their hands are like very, very hard. Yeah, these are extremely hard. So definitely gonna have to heat up the hands. There's no way about that. But she can put on her purse and probably like this. I don't know. I know sometimes you women do that, or you do a crossbody, but we'll do that for now. So that looks good. I'm just afraid of putting her book in her paw. And you only have these two hands, so yeah, these are. It's not too bad. So yeah, she can do it. I got a book deal. So yeah, so she does hold the book very, very nicely. Actually, it's not that bad. If you go very easily, I don't think you're gonna scuff up the sticker too much. So, but use caution. So she does for articulation. She does go up. Like I said, she's not Spider-Man, so please, I'm not gonna go crazy. So she does have that. Her hands do go 360. She got some swivel in here. And this shirt is very slippery. It's very stretchy. And of course her head does the 360. She has some down, she got some up. Legs do kick out, but with the pants, you gotta be careful. She can run if you have to get her to run. She does have a bend. Like I said, I'm not forcing it. Those are her hoods right there. Now, you do have some tilt, which I'm shocked it even does. No toe articulation, thank God. But no up and down. Like don't even try doing that. But she does. It looks pretty good. I'm happy to have her in my collection. Very surprised by. Was not expecting this. I was looking for a horror figure actually. But with that expression, I definitely did get a horror figure. So what I want to do is I want to pop off this head because I'm probably not going to have her displayed with that. Like I said, anybody knows NECA, their heads are a pain in the butt. I literally just found this on the floor. I didn't even realize it. She came with a watch. Yeah, I just looked on the floor and I'm like, wow, I totally missed that. Good thing I looked down. So that's a nice little another accessory. So be careful. So now let's see if we can get her glasses on. Let's see, so they just slide. Yeah, these are not going to be the most stable. Yeah, this is not going to be easy, people. So you get the idea. Don't look too bad. From the side it does, but from straight on. You know what's funny? She looks like my fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Raymond. She really does. Yeah. She does look like Mrs. Raymond. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The glasses is what did it for me. That's funny. So yeah, not a bad figure. I'm very happy that she's in my collection. Of course, I got her all scoot up and hunched over and stuff, but yeah, yeah, definitely nice accessories. Really a likeness to Andrea Lansbury. Is it Andrea or Angela? I think it's Angela. It's one of those things. I'll have to look it up. All right, guys. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, putting up with me. I hope you're good wherever you are. Keep collecting. Stay safe. Peace.